Hey.
All right, so listen, right? I found something on Twitter earlier tonight that is sending me down a goddamn rabbit hole, right? In Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars tells Julio, who we can assume is his driver, to get the stretch, which is slang for a limousine. And that's what I like. Mars asks Julio to serve that scampi, indicating Julio is also Bruno's chef. Who is this Renaissance man?
Chef or waiter?
So I scroll further down the thread, right? And, people are just like, giving out theories and shit like that. However, the plot continues to thicken because Bruno Mars sends out a tweet July of last year saying, Julio, feed the horses. Yo, what the fuck? She's blowing my mind. Somebody said Julio wears many hats. He certainly does. So,
man of many talents, this Julio is.
Wears many hats, Julio.
Somebody's theory was Bruno Mars only hires people who are named Julio.
Could be.
However, somebody also threw this out, right? And they had the lyrics, and that's what I like, or whatever. They circled the Julio served that scampi. And they get to Uptown Funk, and they circle Julio get the stretch. But then they have like another picture where they describe who Julio is. Julio has a fucking bio somewhere, bro. So, Julio's a close personal friend of Bruno Mars, possibly a manservant or personal assistant, as we hear him carrying out various errands and favors for Bruno in both That's What I Like and in Uptown Funk. Behind the facade that Bruno had given to him, Julio is a war criminal and dear friend of Bruno. After coming back to his humble home in Bruno's $300,000 cellar, Julio began living comfortably alongside Bruno and his girlfriend. But then this entire rabbit hole comes to an abrupt halt, though. Because somebody tweeted him was like, "Who is Julio?" And his response is, "Some things are better left unsaid." Hashtag RIP. Like, wait, what?
Man.
What?
Now he's dead. We got the RIP on him now.
Right.
Now there's a whole other story. How did he die?
I have no fucking clue. Exactly. Now I have questions now because he was a war criminal. Like,
well, I'm saying a man of that many talents is gonna be hard to kill. How did they take him out?
That's even better question.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah,
it was Julio feed the horses. Julio secure the info from the other people. Be a spy. Julio do martial arts. Julio, he's a general somewhere.
Julio no Krav Maga and shit. Julio Sterling Archer.
Exactly.
Hey.
And Woodhouse. How does that work? I don't know.
And Bob's Burgers. He's everything.
You complete the entire cycle, though. This is a man of many trades. I respect it.
It all comes around.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in catering. I'm here with, of course, one Kenneth Whitaker.
Yeah, that's me.
And our special guest this evening is one Stephen Schlee.
That's me. What's up, guys?
Schlee, how you doing, bro?
How's a motherfucker?
Notably.
Per usual.
The feeling is mutual. That being said,
but no, I'm on the real. I'm chilling, bro. Doing big things. I see you doing big things with the podcast, so I had to come on, tip my hat to you, say hello.
Hell yeah, bro. I peeped the picture on Facebook. You got a fucking office, bro.
Yeah, that's the new thing. I kept that hush until everything was official. We got the new office space, 640 square feet of Schleeart coming at you. So it's in Rockville, but I guess today the mayor just said, or somebody just said, that they're renaming North Bethesda Pike City. So I work at Pike City, bitch.
Like, bitch.
They don't know what the fuck to name that area. I still call
I
it
don't
Rockville.
know, man. North Dakota, it's just Rockville, man. I don't understand what's the problem with calling it Rockville like it was.
Exactly.
When I write Rockville
too influential.
on postage, it gets there, so it's Rockville.
Exactly. What happened was it got too affluential. That's
exactly. Well, so they got Pike and Rose over there, and then Rockville Pike. So they're like, we'll call it Pike City.
a little ass block, motherfucker. You gotta get him fuck out of here.
I don't know, don't ask me. But when you write to me, you better put Pike City.
All right, sure.
You said, where do you work? Pike City, bitch. Rockville? No, Pike City, bitch.
Pike City, bitch.
City.
Next Rockville. All right, Schlee, man. We lost Sunday.
Let's get into it. Let's get straight into it. This is why I wanted to come on. This is a great week to come on. I didn't think you were going to have me on this week, honestly. I thought you were going to say, nah, Schlee, we got so many people. I'm going to let somebody else come on. You wait a couple weeks. We're in there. I'm going to start off by saying we were talking during the game, and I thought it was done. I said, hey, we lost, though. We're going to lose, so whatever. We were talking. Kept watching, though. I'm always a Cowboys fan. I'm going to watch the game and see what the fuck we need to make better and what happened, because I can't have people coming at me. But then all of a sudden, what happened? Think they're calling it the watermelon kick now?
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
The watermelon kick.
Oh, fuck me.
I want to get your thoughts. What's going on? What do you think about your special teams coordinator? What? Let's run the game from backwards to the beginning.
Listen,
because I know how I feel about my special teams coordinator. He's a great man. Great man, that guy. How do you feel about yours?
Well, here's the thing. Our special teams is special ed. Okay. So that being said,
Jesus Christ.
Hey, we came to notice that. Doing that onside kick. So
I mean, they were watching the ball. You can touch the ball, bro.
It.
You can go get it.
I was like, what are you doing? I was getting my hair cut at that moment. My dad was cutting my hair, and we're literally watching. Like, he's like, he does one shave real quick, right? And then sees the look on my face, and then turns around because I had the laptop set on the motherfucking sink. And he turned around, he's like, what the fuck are they waiting around for?
I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. I mean, did you guys just not practice it? Did I know what to do? I mean,
meanwhile, my mom in the kitchen, right next to, a few feet away, watching on her tablet, like, let's go.
Hey, there you go. There's the good half. There's the good half right there.
Did you hear what Calvin Ridley said? He was, when they were talking about it, he was like, damn. Wish it was.
But you said
Calvin
Ridley the best player on the Falcons? That's the best player on the Falcons right there.
Man. So
that man
said disbelief, and I had to literally accept it because this is the standard that I've come to accept. This is the product we put on the field every week. We're on the field. Like, it is what it is. So
what was the stat? Since the merger, any team that has scored 39 points with no turnovers has never lost the game. What was it? Like 400 and something games to 0. We had like less than 1% chance to win that game. And we won that game. Now, like I said, we're going to work backwards through that game. Okay? So to be real happy in the beginning, because there's some hard truths I got to say about that game as well. I mean, it's just not. Don't take me sitting here bragging about winning that game as me thinking the Cowboys are good, okay? Because that fucking sucked. That sucked.
But we just work harder.
I started the season off by saying we were going to have a all-time high injury rate this season. The last time that the players didn't practice the way that they should was when they had the holdout, when the players had the holdout and they had the strike and they couldn't. The injuries were up 30% or 25% that season.
Yeah.
They were predicted to be up 30% or more this season. We've already had the record high for ACL tears in a week.
Bro, they were dropping like flies this Sunday.
So with all that being said, I did not have high expectations for the Cowboys this year. We got the new coaching staff. We have, a lot of things going on. The controversy surrounding Dak getting paid, if you can call it that. If you're outside of the Cowboys, you call it a controversy. If you're inside of it, we know what the fuck it is. All right. So, man's about to get paid. Yeah. But going backwards through that, I mean, we got so many injuries. I was like, damn, I don't even think that I thought you guys were going to put up 40 points and win the game.
Nope. You couldn't have been any wronger.
So working back, Dak had a great poise at the end of the game. He did what he was supposed to do. I don't think anything can really be said about Dak that was too negative that game. He had a really good game, and I think we're going to see a lot of that this season because he's going for a contract. Zeke needs to step it the fuck up. The defense needs to step it the fuck up.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I mean, we're paying Tank. I don't. How many fucking sacks does Tank have this season? I don't know off the top of my head, but I think 0.
Why is Sean Lee still on your team?
Well, Sean Lee's there for veteran presence. You should know all about veteran presence. Julio Jones is still on your team. I've been saying this for 3 years. That man's been washed up, and he dropped a touchdown pass in that game.
I'm still in denial. Yeah, but he did drop that touchdown pass.
Dude, that was right in his hands. That's
wide open either.
No, you're not top tier. You're not tier 1 in the NFL if you don't catch that pass. Period.
I wish I knew what veteran presence was on the Eagles.
Oh, you're an Eagles fan. Oh, we'll get to you quick. Oh, we'll get to you shortly. Oh, man. Carson Wentz drafted the same year as Dak. What was Carson, first round?
Yep.
Man. Glad you paid him, though, huh?
Overall, $100 million.
Sounds good. He's actually digressed, honestly.
Digressed.
Honestly, this year, I do not see him being very good. I think you changed your quarterback coach, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. He doesn't gel with that dude. Plus, you don't have Nick Foles, your actual number 1 quarterback who won you the Super Bowl. That's crazy, bro.
The problem is Frank Reich is in Indianapolis.
But I'm not going to go on you too hard because the subject of this week is the Falcons. And we're going to go back to the Falcons where I said Calvin Ridley is the best player on the Falcons because the Falcons have a good team 3 years ago in fantasy. You got Todd Gurley. You got Julio Jones. I mean, Matt Ryan. You got all these great fantasy players 3 years ago. It's crazy over there. Calvin Ridley is your best player. You should just trade everybody else and build around him on the offense.
Essentially, yeah.
Matt Ryan is Matt Stafford. They're like the same person, man.
That's hilarious.
Generic name, generic passing style, just generic.
I don't like how accurate that is.
It's just generic. None of this is off the dome. I've been talking football all day on Facebook. I'm loaded right here. I'm loaded. This is everybody else. We've been talking, bro. We've been talking. That was a crazy loss. How do you guys have the 2 worst losses in NFL history?
We gotta make a name for ourselves somehow, right?
Yeah, I guess, man.
Whether it's infamy or infamy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I used to like the Falcons too. Back when y'all used to go up against the Broncos and shit, and Mike Vick. That was so cool, man. You guys were so cool back then.
Remember what
Black
happened
and red.
when we played the Broncos, Schlee?
Huh?
Remember what happened when we played the Broncos?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I remember what happened. What happened? Why? Because I just became a fucking Falcons fan that month.
What was that, like 1999?
90, yeah. 98, 99.
It was 98, 99 season. I had that Monopoly board.
These sons beat the Vikings, whom, if you recall, had the best offense in the NFL, if not the best team in the NFL, which was led by Randall Cunningham at quarterback.
God, this is so long ago. This is how long ago we have to go back for a good Falcon story?
Yes, and a rookie, Randy Moss.
Now, there's somebody cool.
Wash us. And we got away with murder. I became a fan. And I was very
disappointed. And then it all went downhill.
It all went downhill from there.
It all went downhill from there. I mean, we had a little bit of an incline with Mike Vick, and then the dog fighting scandal happened, and we just keep going further down. Then we had a chance to pick up this kid from Hawaii who literally threw for 500 yards in one half, mostly every game of his season.
Yeah, that Cole Brennan hurt
half.
The guy that Cole Brennan hurt.
Some kid from Boston College that no one's really ever heard of. And
who won MVP?
The name was he beat Florida State once.
Who won MVP?
Meanwhile, that kid from Hawaii, he winds up in Washington. Has the best preseason probably in Washington history.
And then doesn't
Washington.
And gets started over by Rex fucking Grossman. Captain turnover.
Rex Grossman. He had 8 turnovers one game. That was great. I love that. That was the good old days.
That's his favorite quarterback.
I'm a Gators fan, so I had to deal with Rex Grossman for at least 3 years. Not a fan.
Listen. At least you didn't have DeMarcus Russell, so you know.
That's fair.
That's bad. That's bad. That's a bad one.
Definitely fair. All right.
It can always be worse. Remember that.
This is the first black quarterback I feel like the Cowboys are like the fan base has embraced and shit like that. Who was the last one? Quincy Carter. They traded him to the Jets. He immediately failed drug tests and shit. Everybody was like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's it.
We haven't had black quarterbacks since then. Jerry was like, no. I don't fuck with Jerry too hard. That's the thing. That's what's hard about being a Cowboys fan. I mean, it's hard about being any fan in the NFL. The owners kind of all suck, except for a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they pretty much all suck. Philly owner's pretty cool, though. Philly owner's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Baltimore's owners.
Baltimore owner is cool. I kind of fuck with I don't really like the Patriots, but I fuck with their owner. You know, I'll get a happy ending too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. I get that.
Robert Kraft
said his wife is
yeah, you know, a little cheesy. A little cheesy. No, I'm down with that. That's cool. Whatever, man. But Jerry, there might be something a little off on Jerry. I don't know. I don't think I'd be friends with Jerry if I saw him in real life.
My thing is, I have to wait for Arthur Blank to die in order for us to make any type of changes. For real,
yeah.
For real. We're being completely honest. And
honestly, Mark Cuban is the best sports owner, I think. The motherfucker, as soon as Corona hit, he was like, I'm paying everybody's salary. Don't worry about it. Like,
yeah, that was pretty dope.
Because he actually has enough money to do that stuff. Like, I love Shark Tank, so I watch him on Shark Tank. Do you know that the other people on Shark Tank are only worth like $250 million? And Mark is like $6 billion. so these people over here asking for, you know, $100,000, like, you know, it's not that much to them, but percentage-wise, it's like a $20 bill to Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban thinks everything's a great idea.
And they tried to say, Mike, you don't know anything. He's like, what are you talking about? You're dumb. You're dumb. Get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
And he'll expose people. People will come out there like, hi. He goes, you're just here to get notoriety. I'm out before you even talk. They're like, but he's like, no, I'm out. Goodbye.
Damn. All right. I respect this business acumen.
Hey, man. I feel like that's a good segue into my fucking shit going on. Schleeart, baby.
Tell
acquisitions.
Hey, give us the background of what you've been doing.
Yes.
All right. So, for everybody who doesn't know, I own Schleeart. Kind of weird how I got to this point, but what I do now is I'm a merchandiser. I guess you could say. I also do graphic design. My main source of income is stickers, and the way that I got started was I literally was just doing art, and I was drawing canvases, painting and shit like that. And then I was going to pop-ups in DC, you know, like weed pop-ups and shit. And I was, you know, I went as a consumer, as a customer, and I saw this shit and I was like, yeah, this sucks on this side. I want to be on the other side of the table. But I'm not trying to be a drug dealer because, you know, I'm just not trying to do that. So
completely fair.
I was thinking about it. I made a couple friends that were vendors. And, you know, we're sitting around smoking and shit. And they're like, Schlee, you got the equipment to make stickers. And at the time, the pop-ups, they were literally giving a sticker with every sale because it was $35 for the sticker. Here's your free shit. But obviously, it's the other way around. But So I was like, let me start making stickers. Realized I can make stickers at a good cost. And so they let me set up a table myself. So I'm the only dude at a pop-up not selling weed. Everyone else is selling shit. I just got stickers.
You got the most wholesome table in that area.
People were like, it was so funny because at first people are coming by like, do you have any weed? And I'm like, no. And they're like, all right, bye. And they just go on. I'm like, but I got like shirts and shit. Man. It's cool over here. Like, come on, it's cool. And they were like, what the fuck's the Schleeart? Like, are you Supreme? And I was like, no, but that's what I'm trying to like copy because fuck them too. Because like, fuck all that. Like, just buy my shit. Why not? Because I would walk in, all the vendors already got their stickers for me. So I already made all my money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just there to chill and hang out on the other side of the table. I'm just having space to chill because it got crowded in there and shit, whatever. And then I can make a little bit of money off of the people coming by, getting the shirts, you know, $15 shirt here or there. Well, it got so big that I ended up getting part of the cut of people coming in the door because I was bringing so many people. Then they started giving me samples. So now I have the sample table where you could come over, you could do a dab, you could smoke. None of it was mine. It was all the vendors that were in there.
But you
so,
still
hey, I like that.
These stickers.
Exactly. So I was like, yeah, I don't sell shit. I sell stickers, but here's a sample. Here, that vendor's over there. That vendor's over there. That vendor's over there. Boom, 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 boom. Made enough money to upgrade. So then I got industrial sized equipment. I could heat press shirts, silk screen, do shit like that. Then, you know, it started being consistent. Then I get like the real people who are like, cool, now I need 10,000 stickers a month. Can you do that?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah, I can do that. And they're like, well, I don't have a design. I'm like, well, I could do that too. They're like, how much? I'm like, $100. Boom, $100 for the design. Now they're getting the stickers from me. So it all kind of came together, and I just built a name for myself in the city where, because I do a lot of things you can't go online and do. You know what I mean? Like, they get to talk to me directly and say, look, I need this on here. I'm going to send you this picture, but I need this, this, and that on there. And I won't really charge them too much or whatever. And I don't take 8 weeks on like online. So my whole thing was reliable, quick, and easy service.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got an event in 2 days. Guess what? You pay me today. I got you. I'll meet you at the fucking event with the stickers. You know, and that was me. For a while there, I was just going from pop-up to pop-up, just backpack full of stickers, just boom, 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 hitting everybody to the point where now I don't have to leave the fucking house. Now they all come here or they all send the shit to me. I just send it down the mail. It gets to the DMV next day. And it's like that. Now I do have a lot of, you know, legit businesses as well. I got a couple of, you might know, have you ever heard of the Pop Brothers at Law? Shout out Pop Brothers at Law. If you guys never.
Oh, yeah, I have.
they've been on Tosh.0. They've been on a couple other things. But if you guys haven't heard of them, or if you kind of heard of them, go look them up. It's Pop Brothers at Law. They are awesome people, awesome dudes. They're out in California, and they got this whole thing where they have a script that you can say to the cops that it won't stop you from getting arrested, but it'll stop you from incriminating yourself. And because you don't have to talk to the cops, you can just say, I do not talk to anybody about my day. Let's move on with what we're doing. So I hit them up. I said, hey, I'll throw you guys some free stickers. Sent them some free stickers. They were like, we want to put you on the on our website. So they bought like 1,000 stickers, and now every time that they do stuff on their Instagram on Friday, I'm one of the sponsors. So they'll tag me in there and stuff like that. So I got Instagram is where I get all my shit. I know you guys, you follow me on Facebook and stuff, but Instagram is really where I get all of my business in and stuff. I don't even have to pay for a website because Instagram's got everything that you need.
Yeah.
Just direct message me. I get you going. I get invoices out, in and out. And it's just been a big networking through the cannabis community that, I mean, it's a huge community, dude. And I'm not lying when I say like it's
gargantuan, bro.
And it's the best, and it's the best community I've been a part of. Like, people that rob and steal from these events or these people are not part of the community. These are people outside hating on it and trying to get in. I had, you know, I did have a client, I think it was about 3 weeks ago. He came back from Cali. Dude came in, shot him in the chest. Gone. Day after we just talked to do a sticker order. You know, these are real clients in the city that I'm dealing with who, I mean, I make friendships through here. It sucks to hear that kind of shit, all because people are hating and shit like that, you know? Yeah, and we're over here just trying to make stickers and make money and be cool and shit.
Exactly. Motherfuckers are jealous because they didn't think of the grind or they didn't think of the hustle or anything like that, and see motherfuckers coming up and they want in the whole operation. That's just
they don't know how to go about getting in it. So their main thought is to
take
That's it. They see other
off.
people winning, and they're like, "Why can't I?" And it's because you didn't put the work in. You didn't do this. Like, it's hard.
Right.
For me, I mean, what I did, that's hard. You can't go to any city and just start making stickers and expect to start making a living and quit your job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen unless you make stickers in the certain time and place that I started making stickers.
Yeah, opportunity.
And being well aware of that situation and that moment in time to take advantage of that. A lot of people
but how can I be the plug to the plug without doing anything illegal?
Exactly. And that's how most businesses are like made, like whatever kind of what's needed in this community, you know. But no one really thinks about those things, you know.
And I tell people, they're like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "I make stickers." They're like, "What?" And that pays the bills. I'm like, "Yeah, it really does." Like,
yeah.
I mean, the margins are crazy on stickers, man. You know what I mean? So I just got in where I fit in and I kept it going. And then I got, so now that I know a lot of people in the game, I mean, I do stickers for some of the people that are credited for bringing the legalization movement to the East Coast. So I've actually got a couple of interviews that I have recorded in a podcast style that I haven't released yet. And I will be releasing a bunch of interviews, which I'd like you guys to be a part of as well.
Certainly.
I'm going to start getting a bunch of people. I know a couple rappers out on the West Coast. We'll have some original music on there. It's going to be a nice vibe.
Fuck yeah, I'm in.
Then I just acquired that new office space, like I said, in Rockville. So my door's always open. Anybody ever wants to come by, I'll be there all day, all the time, just chilling, working. It'll be a nice vibe in there too. It's always going to be an open door type thing. Come see how it works,
See, I know where to stop at after work now.
Yep, exactly. Come on through. Just hit me up.
Or Pike City.
Pike City.
We live close. We work close. Like, goddamn.
Right,
the best thing about this is you set yourself up not just for you, but this has the makings of generational wealth, which is something that I've really been pushing heavy lately. So to see someone doing that, it's like, it's possible. I think a lot of times, and especially from this aspect, as an African American male, a lot of times people don't see that kind of success, and they don't know how to actually have that kind of success. So because they're products of their environment, they look for the quick route, right? Like you were talking about robbing, stealing, like it's either you rapping or you go into the league, but they don't know how. You don't have to have, a college degree per se or any kind of education like that to be a smart business person.
No doubt.
Exactly. But I think that people should, if you are able to take a class on it, I wish I would have beforehand. Do your research before everything. And then guess what? You still won't be prepared for what's about to go down.
It's all no audible, no huddle.
It gets real. It gets real because I didn't plan any of this. I was working aquatics for 15 years. This had nothing to do with this. I was working at Lifetime Fitness. And I just looked, I went in one day and I came out and I looked at my girl and I said, I'm going to quit that job and I have no plan, but you need to trust me. She said, all right. And then I went in and I quit. They gave me a $500 bonus when I quit. Like, what the fuck? It was so weird.
It
was so weird.
I'm started.
I was like, what? This is weird. They're like, yeah. But now I kind of look back. I think it was kind of like, all right, don't sue us or anything, because they treated me like shit over there. But anyway, that's beyond the point. I did not have anything in mind like this. I think it took about a year before I even started getting on track with what I'm doing now. Within that year, I was like spray painting shit. I was just like partying, just trying to figure out what was going on. You know what I mean? And then it hit me. This is it. And then boom, went full speed. So sometimes it hits you like that. Sometimes you get lucky because I didn't have shit. It's not like I had generational wealth before this. My parents were not smart to do that. And that's a good point you brought up. I'm trying to do that for my kids too. I want a big family and be able to spread it around.
Exactly, because then your kids going to be able to run this business, and then their kids going to be able to run this business. Yep. Next thing you know, Schleeart is going to be some shit my grandkids are talking about or working for, one or the other.
One or the other.
Good shit.
Schlee, man, thank you so much.
Hey, man, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Man, it's no problem. Hey, you are always a friend of the show. And whenever we get through this laundry list at this point of guests,
you got a lot of people, man. You got a lot of support on there. I can't believe sometimes when I see your posts how many people react and respond. I'm a business and I don't even get that kind of reaction. Okay, I don't get that kind of interaction with my followers. You got something there, bro.
I appreciate that. And I wish we could translate into the Facebook account for this show, but
it's hard. Just link them. Just change your joint. Just change your joint. That's a good marketing move. Just change yours.
I might as well, right?
Because then we're already friends with you.
Because that's what I did with the YouTube page. So
I tried to do that with Schleeart, and it made me make a whole nother page, and then like random people try, like Facebook gets it out to random people. No, it's not right. You should just market through your personal Facebook. Fuck what everybody thinks. Fuck what everybody thinks. Free marketing. Fuck you.
Exactly. But Schlee, man, thank you for joining us. And with that being said, we like to traditionally do we're off this.
We out.
Join us. We on this.
How do we do it? Just a 1, 2, 3, or we just say it?
Yeah, just say it, bro.
We off this. Bitch.